This video is in absolutely no way hate towards NewJeans. This is a brand and marketing analysis of NewJeans, how it revolutionized them, but also how it can ruin them. NewJeans is one of the few new gen groups that can rightfully be given the title of revolutionary. From their Mr. Worldwide. From their worldwide popularity to their insane streams. From their worldwide popularity to their insane streams, they were iconic while they lasted. The big thing that made them so ridiculously popular, though, was their brand. But what is a brand? Branding is your identity. Your unique identity that makes you stand out next to your competitors. And branding is one of the most important parts of business. To understand why NewJeans was so popular, we aren't just going to be looking at branding and marketing, but we're also going to be looking at the state of K-pop before their debut. And just a little PSA, I'm not going to be discussing Minji in this video because I would rather forget about her. Let's go back in time to 2022. It was the year of girl groups, with dominant concepts being girl crush. Think Tomboy by (G)I-DLE, Step Back by Got the Beat, and Pink Venom by Blackpink. Then cutesy. Think Pop Neon, Wadadada Kepler, Run to You Stacy. Then a style I have dubbed Feminine Luxe. Think Fearless by LE SSERAFIM, Love Dive by IVE, and I Envy You by Taeyeon. The song genres that dominated this year was a lot of pop. We had dance pop, pop rap, alternative pop, electro pop, and bubblegum pop. And in terms of style, everyone felt perfectly polished. Like every idol felt like an idol. And on top of all of this, the things that were trending and currently being done were trending for like a while. All of these factors set the stage for NewJeans' debut perfectly. So, what made NewJeans so good? Let's start with the branding of their first EP. NewJeans had a very clear aesthetic with their first EP. They took aspects from retro, Y2K, 2000 styles, teen culture, and youthfulness. Their MVs from their first EP always had them in a teen scenario. They snuck out to a concert and Minji fell in love with a guy. They danced on the school soccer field and had scenes in a school. But what made NewJeans different was just how authentic, real, and fresh they felt with their teen schoolgirl concept. But alongside freshness, they had relatability. Their MVs had constant references to texting, something teenagers are notoriously known for. They also had scenes where they did human things, like brushing their teeth, using Snapchat, and doing their makeup. Their styling also plays into this. Their outfits were more mild and realistic in comparison to other groups at the time. Their hair was natural, and their makeup was very, very light with an emphasis on blush. I found a comment on YouTube that perfectly puts this together. Can we just talk about how natural this group feels? It's so refreshing to see idols that look and feel human. They have natural hair and relatively bland outfits like regular natural teenagers. This group feels like a breath of fresh air. NewJeans felt human. They didn't feel like idols, they felt real. And in an era of an industry where realness is killed off in search of perfection, they felt fresh. But another aspect that played probably the biggest role in their brand was nostalgia. A lot of people say NewJeans are Y2K, but this would technically be incorrect. They aren't Western or Korean Y2K, but they do take inspiration from the styles. More accurately, they would be described as modernized or reimagined Y2K. But at their debut, their style wasn't even fully modernized or reimagined Y2K. What really solidified their image as a Y2K group was their sound. Heavily inspired by Y2K sounds, their style could be referred to as neutro, new retro. They used genres in their music such as hip-hop soul, contemporary R&B, and bedroom pop. It pushed this fresh and nostalgia aspect further and had everyone tuning in. And I want to discuss a little bit of their marketing. One genius marketing and brand move that NewJeans had was associating themselves with something. In their case, it was bunnies. The seed was first planted by their first EP album cover, and then pushed further with their fandom name Bunnies, which gave them kind of like a stake over the term bunny. So when OMG rolled around with its bunny hats, it made sense. It was smooth and it went viral. When you see a bunny hat inside or outside of K-pop, you instantly think of NewJeans. NewJeans are a bunny. It's why anyone who ever uses a bunny in their image will get plagiarism accusations. Not because NewJeans did it first, but because NewJeans did it best. Then we're going to move on to discuss their next two singles, Ditto and OMG. When NewJeans had their next singles, they managed to not only keep their popularity, hype, and brand, but expand on it perfectly. This is the era where NewJeans adds more of a vintage and 2000s feel to their aesthetic, especially in Ditto with the use of old cameras. But they didn't stray too far away from the brightness in OMG, which is important for their future comebacks. Their sound also evolved, adding trap soul, Atlanta bass, and Baltimore club to their discography. By OMG, NewJeans had officially solidified themselves as Y2K icons. With brands so clear, people left and right would be getting accusations of plagiarizing them. What Blackpink did for Girl Crush, NewJeans did for Neo Y2K. Alongside their style and aesthetic already being strong and associated with, they strengthened their image with their claim of bunnies. But before we go into the present day, I want to talk about one more strong addition to their image: Powerpuff Girls and video game characters. In Super Shy era, they add Powerpuff Girls and little pixel characters to their roster alongside bunnies. From cameos in their music video to their album covers, NewJeans had now claimed them. But it wasn't tacky, it made sense. Both pixelated characters and Powerpuff Girls had a retro Y2K vibe that made sense for a group focused on a retro Y2K vibe. Now with all these characters added to their image, they don't just have a good brand, they also have a selling point. The merchandise they can make from these characters is almost infinite, and they have done their fair share of work to invest in such merch. So then how does a brand as strong, as popular, and as money-making as NewJeans fail? Easy, when you change your brand. NewJeans have spent the last 2 years building up their brand and their sound, and gaining themselves a large image. The one thing that NewJeans team didn't take into account is the girls' personal popularity. Let me explain. I like to sort groups into 2 different categories when analyzing them: personal popularity and concept/sound popularity. A group with personal popularity means that the members are more popular than the sound or the concept. Concept/sound popularity is just vice versa, with the sound and/or concept being more popular than the group. Some examples would be (G)I-DLE for concept and sound popularity. Their viral songs collect ridiculous amounts of streams. But if a song doesn't go viral, then it stays below 100 million. They don't have a strong enough personal fan base to stream even their non-hits. This is actually so sad because (G)I-DLE literally has some of the most funniest and iconic members ever. An example for personal popularity would be Blackpink. If they desired, they could release the most garbage song ever. But because of the insane popularity and fan base of the personal members, it would still rank up to hundreds of millions of streams. The mistake that NewJeans team made was that they assumed the popularity was personal, but it's actually concept and music popularity. NewJeans didn't go viral for the members, but their music and how the members were styled. So when you remove the main pillars of your popularity, you are bound to fail, especially when a good chunk of your listeners are non-stans and Western listeners who don't even care about the members. On top of this, the girls themselves are perfectly suited for a NewJeans concept. Just ideal matchups. I have never seen such a cohesive lineup of members. So this darker and edgier concept that not only is so popular in K-pop that they are already getting slammed with plagiarism accusations, they might not even be able to pull it off. It's like asking ATEEZ to go Boy Next Door, or Boy Next Door to go ATEEZ. I hope NJZ survives their internal issues and is able to rise up again, but destroying such a strong brand is only destined to do them bad. I do think they are possibly pulling away from the dark and edgy concept because of a sound teaser that they released that sounds a lot like their earlier work. So, we'll be finding out this month. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video.